land of Uz, not Oz, there lived a man named Job, not to be confused with Job Ogen. He was not your ordinary person. He loved God, stayed away from doing anything bad. He also had great possessions. He drove the latest model camel and had 3,000 to choose from. He had the palaces of tents, many flaps, many chambers for his very large family. He had a beautiful wife, 3 gorgeous daughters, 7 handsome sons, and 7,000 sheep, 500 teams of oxen, 500 donkeys, and lots of servants. One day, Satan decided to visit God.
Hey, devil boy, take a look at my son, Job. Have you ever seen such an honest and good man?
I'd be good too if I had all he had. He's a flat screen TV and a Wii with sports edition.
What are you talking about?
What more could he ask for? If you made his life miserable, he'd curse you instead of bless you.
I don't believe it for a second. There is no one as true blue as Job. He is a good guy in every way. He is faithful to me. He is loving to his family and his servants. And he works hard. What more could I ask?
You know, I think he's a great guy. But I bet if I make his life miserable, he'll forget you in a heartbeat.
Are you kidding? He is my most faithful follower. He is an example to everybody to follow.
You won't even like him after I'm finished with him. Come on, let me give Job bad time and see if he remembers you. He'll badmouth you to your face.
He won't. I don't believe it. Go ahead and try. Job will be faithful to me. Mark my words.
Can I do anything then?
Do what you will, but don't hurt him.
Well, Satan was dancing a jig over that. He knew he would find a way to get Job to curse him. Job is sitting when a messenger approaches him.
Oh, Master, something awful has happened. Those lousy neighbors, the Sabines, attacked us in the field and took all your donkeys and oxen and killed all the workers but me. I'm all that's left.
Before Job could speak, another messenger arrives.
Oh, Master, Chaldeans came in from the north, south, and west, took all your camels.
Cut.
Before Job could lift his hand, another messenger arrives.
Oh, Master, lightning has hit the sheep and shepherds and fried them all to the crisp. I'm all that's left.
While Job is catching his breath, the last messenger arrives.
Oh, Master, a tornado wiped through your oldest son's home and killed all your children who were partying. There's no one and nothing left.
This was terrible news for Job. He immediately went into mourning. When Jews were sad, they ripped their clothes, men shaved their heads, and then they dumped dust on their heads. Job ripped his robe, shaved his head, and prayed to God. He didn't badmouth God, he didn't blame God, he just said,
God's name be ever blessed.
Well, Satan went back to visit God, and God said,
See? There is Job without his family and possessions. And he's still blessing me.
We give you
Well, he won't when I make him sick. Once he loses his health, he'll curse you. Just you watch. I'll make him hate the day he was born.
Now you be careful. He's a faithful son. Don't you dare kill him.
Oh, I won't, but he'll wish he was dead, and he'll blame you forever.
So, Satan covered Job in awful sores. They were messy and painful.
Music's great. Why do you keep praising God? He made you sick, you will. Curse him, don't bless him.
We've got some good days, and we've got some bad days. But it isn't God's fault. It ain't his fault. And I'm going to keep on loving and praising him.
In those days, people believed that if you got sick, God caused it because you did something wrong. So now 3 of Job's friends are coming to see him.
good friend Eliphaz. How are you doing?
Job, let's talk about how you were doing. I had no idea you looked so awful. I came to support you, good buddy. What did you do to make God do this to you?
I have done nothing. I am innocent.
You, my friend, are not innocent, or this wouldn't have happened to you. Job, look who's here. It's Bildad.
Hi, Eliphaz. Fancy meeting you here. Ew, yuck, Job. You look terrible. I just came by to cheer you up, pal. You really must have wronged God to get into this mess. Why don't you pray and ask God to forgive you?
Nice of you to stop by, but you're the one who's wrong. I have done nothing wrong. God be praised.
Come on, you can't tell me you've done nothing wrong. Look, dude, you lost your home, your children, your servants, and everything you owned. God's clearly trying to tell you something.
You see here, the only thing that God is trying to tell me to do is to trust Him, and I love Him.
Friend? Yeah, what on earth happened to you? Job, you look like roadkill. I'm just stopping by to pray for you, but God really must be angry at you for something to let this all happen. You were just too vain to admit it.
See, God is just telling me to trust Him, and He's my friend.
Hey, I don't want God loving me that much. In fact, I don't think I want to stand too close to you when you're lying like that to God.
So far, vanity has nothing to do with it. You see, what is with you guys? Can't you get it through your thick heads?
Oh no.
I have done nothing wrong. I love God, and God cares for me.
Just say it again. I don't want God loving me that much, bud. In fact, I don't even think I want to stand that close to you or even this close to you when I think when you're lying to God.
Sound friends.
Some friends you are. You're not very comforting. God is good. I don't blame Him for anything, including sending friends like you to visit me.
Well, his friends kept telling him God was punishing him for something. Job kept protesting his innocence and love for God. This went on for days, and his friends and his wife told him he'd be better off if he just cursed God and died. This didn't make Job happy. God decided to intervene.
Job, I hear you. Pull yourself together, good buddy. I've got a couple questions for you. Where were you when I created the earth? Who made the blueprints for creation? Do you ever look at the unfolding of a flower? How strong is a rhino? Ever count how many stars are in the sky? Job, what do you have to say for yourself? Are you going to haul me into court and blame me for our life?
Yikes! It's you, God! Okay, I'm ready to shut up and listen.
I run the universe. Don't try to dismiss me or make yourself larger than me.
Okay. You know what? I got it and I get it, okay? Okay? I know you are in control and I'm not. I must yield to you and obey you. I do.
Now, I have a few things to say to your so-called friends. Eliphaz, I am fed up with you and your two friends. You haven't been honest with me or Job. You dare to call yourself friends? Go, make a sacrifice to me, and I'll ask Job to pray for you. And sing.
And Job did as God asked and prayed for his friends, and he received 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 teams of oxen, and 1,000 donkeys. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters. He named his daughters Jemima, Keziah, and Keren-Hapuk. No woman was ever as beautiful as his daughters, and they were considered equals among their brothers and entitled to an inheritance. Job lived another 140 years and had a good life, and absolutely, positively loved and trusted God with all his heart, and you can too.